Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Larry here. We're back with some more Cinders, and where we last left off at before our unfortunate mishap. We were in the middle of talking to Miss Geed here. Let's continue. I suppose if you look at it that way, Carmosa is pretty capable. From what I've heard, she hasn't had it easy. I know she had to work hard to get and stay where she is. I mean, the house is still standing after all, so clearly she knows what she's doing. But that doesn't make me like her anymore. That's the price she had to pay. She couldn't get to this position by worrying about who likes her. Even knowing that, she put her family first and gave up personal happiness for the sake of the house. That's something worth respecting. Certainly I respect her, I understand what you're saying, but it's still hard for me to like her. As long as you respect the sacrifice, you're a wise child. No matter what path you choose to pursue in life, you will have to sacrifice something after all. By the way, how are Alchemist's daughters? Are you getting along? Oh, they're not that bad. At least Sophia isn't. Well, I assume you can imagine how Alchemist's daughters would be. They keep me at arm's length. They're troubled, confused, hurt, and they often hide behind cruelty or cynicism. But underneath all that, they're just normal girls. I think as they mature, our relationship will get better. I only hope that, with time, they'll be able to free themselves from Carmosa's toxic influence. But for now, it's still very difficult to live with them. It seems that things are difficult. Oh god, it's starting again. Let's just try and power through this, shall we? I don't know what's going on. My frame rate is dropping dramatically. It seems that things are difficult for you. You're not very happy with your life these days, aren't you? Oh god. This has gotta be a problem with the game somewhere. This is the first time it's ever done something like this to me, too. You could say that. I wonder if it's just the setting we're in. Hang on. Hold the phone. Jeez, even the main menu's lagging. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do anything. Sorry, no, nobody really wants to see me mess around with the options screen, but alright. That seems to have worked. Alrighty. Let's try this again. And what are you doing? What do you mean? If you don't like your life, then you have to be the one to change it. Otherwise, anything you say is just one. I definitely want my life to change. Then what's your plan? Away from the gym. I have to learn more. I don't really have a plan yet. Oh no! Are you expecting things to just work themselves out? Of course not. It's just that I don't know enough to form a real plan. I don't want to act brashly. I get the feeling there's a lot more going on that I don't know about. Carmosa's acting strangely. If I could figure out what she's up to, maybe I could use that to my advantage. I'm also wondering if I could find a way to reclaim the estate from her somehow. I'm my father's only daughter, after all. There's almost always a way to bend the law to your will. It might not be very kind, though. Anyway, it doesn't seem like you have a very clear idea of what you want yet. I promised your mother that I'd help you, and I will. But you yourself need to know what you want first. Come see me once you're ready to move forward, and we'll talk about your options. Oh god, frame rate is starting to drop again. Did you really promise my mother you'd help me? Of course I did, girl. I have no reason to lie about that. You must keep going now, though. Wait, I still have so many questions. I have a lot of work to do, I'm afraid. I can't afford any disturbances. I'm sure we'll have another chance to talk. I'll do my best to answer your questions then. You remind me so much of your mother, and I'm sure that you'll be just fine. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care, girl. Alright, well, we made it past that finally. I must admit, I don't know what to think about Madame Guide after we talked. I can't tell when she is being serious or sarcastic, if she's giving me advice or just mocking me, or both. And maybe I'm just not used to acts of selflessness, but I get suspicious when someone outright offers to help me with all my problems. No, that's kinda normal for anybody, really. Makes me wonder if... Whoops! Oh well. Looks like my mother was quite special to make such interesting acquaintance. A witch! Ha! Still, she seems genuinely interested in helping me. And can I really be picky here? I won't be forgetting the conversation we just had anytime soon. That's for sure. Where should I go now? It's still fairly early. I can probably take my time today. I could go have a little talk with Tobias in the store. I wouldn't mind heading to the inn either. I'm sure it would be fun. I might even see the captain of the guard again. So, where should I go next? Oh, I didn't really like Tobias all too much. I know we can probably wring a little bit of information out of him. But I'm also gunning for the captain, I think. We'll go to the inn. The inn it is, then. what's cooking in the kitchen right now. Not like it matters. I don't have any money to buy food anyway. Why am I even here? I guess my real reason for coming was to see the captain again. I was really hoping he'd be here. He's such an intriguing man. I wish I could spend more time getting to know him. Oh, hey! Hey, there he is! Sitting in the same corner he sat in last time. A habit? Looks like he's in pain. Wait, is he coming towards me? Yeah, let me pull up his voice. I remember you. Your name is Cinders, correct? Yes! I'm surprised you recognized me. Well, you are on my mind. Would you care to join me for a drink? I'd be happy to. Hang on. You were thinking about me? Yes, you came to mind during a recent discussion I had with the prince. Oh, I'm flattered, I think. What were you talking about exactly? Candidate. Oh god. Oh god. Pearl, you're still in the frame rate. Please stop. Stop, please. A candidate for a wife, of course. Surely you heard about the king's last wish. Actually, I haven't. According to the king's final wish, the prince cannot be crowned until he's found a wife for himself. Oh god, what is going on? I'm sorry, this is a huge distraction. So, the coronation is being postponed, and every noble in the kingdom is trying to voice their daughter on him. It's been very trying for him, as many of these women are removed for looks alone. He was losing faith. So I told him that the world still holds many bright and intelligent women, and you're living proof. Aw, thanks. Oh, well, I'm grateful for the compliment, but I'm not sure what else to say. My apologies. The drink is making me more direct than it is proper. These days, there's little to do with fulfilling my duties, so I spend many hours here. Pearl, you're worse than Madam Key. I don't want to bore you with the small compliments of my life, and I apologize for being so curt with you last time we met. I understand. A lot happened, and it's no surprise that you weren't in the mood for discussion. Honestly, I should probably apologize for bothering you when you wanted to be left alone. It wasn't a bother. I found the discussion very interesting. Listen, I know you asked about the prince last time. Are you still interested in learning more? Actually, tell me about yourself. No! Stop that. Actually, I was more interested in hearing about you. Me? I'm just a simple warrior. What's so interesting about me? Everything. Plenty of things. For starters, how did you become captain? Oh god, Cinders, now it's your turn to steal frame, right? Captain of the guard. Well, if you really want to know, it runs in my family, of course it does. My great-grandfather was a mere soldier, but he saved the king's life in battle and was rewarded. The family was granted a noble title and the position of king's personal guard. Since then, my family's heritage has been swordsmanship and loyalty to the crown. So, you were destined to have this position from the start? Yes, but I accepted it with great pride and joy. It's an honor to serve the kingdom. We will always remember that the king was grateful and kind to the man who saved him. Ew. My voice is going. It's starting to actually become pearl. Didn't you ever think about doing something else with your life? Not once. Besides, it was not my decision to make. I don't want to be speaking out of turn, but that sounds so sad. You didn't have a choice. There's nothing sad about it. The men of my family have been honorable soldiers for ages. I was raised on tales of my brave ancestors, and trained in combat since I was a child. When I received my first sword and joined the palace guard, I was so proud. It was the best day of my life. I felt like I could finally stand among the heroes of my family. Do you still feel that way even now? Not as much, but I don't blame my family for my path. The world is simply changing. There was a time when conflict meant a sword in the heart, but now it's a dagger in the back. These days, everything is poisonous words and false smiles. You can't tell friend from foe. Kingdoms are torn apart by whispers and false smiles now. There's no place for a man without the sword. All I have left is a corner in the inn, the occasional, desperate little life kidnapping a few children. I'm not the heroic savior that my ancestors were. Something tells me he won't like that. Well, are you sure? I think the parents of the child you rescue would disagree. You still saved his life. Sure, you didn't get to charge into a glorious battle, but that doesn't make you less of a hero. There's still a place in this world for brave men. Thank you for your kind words. But you think too much of me. Your smile says I'm different. I'm happy I could save the child's life, but I feel terrible that I had to kill those men. They were misguided and foolish, yes, but they couldn't even defend themselves. It may be selfish, but I miss the days of the king. Back then, I could cut down my enemies in battle. Are you saying you actually miss killing people all the time? I'm saying I miss the days when men put their lives on the line for what they believed. The people I used to fight knew what they were up against when they opposed the king. The killing may have been brutal, but at least it was honorable. Don't you ever feel bad about taking lives? I'm only the sword. The king is one who wields it. The burden of guilt is on me. That's enough of such heavy subjects, though. I'd rather get to know you more, if you don't mind. You look like a girl from the town, but I haven't seen you around. I don't live in the town, actually. I live in the house ruled by Lady Carmosa. Oh, forgive me. I didn't realize you were nobility. Your clothes give you the appearance of one of the townsfolk. I didn't know you were incognito. Thank you, Peralt. No! Stop! Come back, frame rate. No! Please. Please stay. It's not a disguise. This is what I wear every day after my father passed away. Carmosa took over. She treats me as one of the servants, but without any pay. I don't even have any money to spend on clothing. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a shame your father chose Carmosa to take over the estate. He chose her. Isn't that what happened? Before he passed away, he should have left a will. The will would appoint the next head of the house. It's a shame he didn't choose you. I've never heard anything about his will. I don't think Father would willingly put me in this situation. That doesn't sound right at all. If Lady Carmosa wasn't appointed, she's breaking the law. I didn't realize that. Something about this situation seems suspicious. I hope you get it sorted out. I wish I could speak with you longer, but I must start my patrol. It was a pleasure talking with you. If you ever need anything, I'd be happy to help you. Thank you. I'll see you then. Take care of yourself. This is the first time I've heard of Father's will. I wonder why he never wrote one. Unless he did write one. In that case, what happened to it? I'll have to investigate as soon as I get the chance. Well, there's no point in sitting here in the tavern alone. I don't want to attract the wrong company. Going to the inn was definitely worth it. It was nice to get to see Captain Peralt again. He's such an interesting man. His persona is so rough and intimidating, and he carries himself like a man who's seen war. But he's also so straightforward and honest, almost naive, like a child raised on tales of knighthood. Well, he did say he was practically raised on such tales, yes. The fact that he still holds onto his ideals after all of this is admirable. There's something pure about it. It's getting late, but I think I still have a bit of time before I have to go home. I could visit Tobias or go to the lake and see what that weird dream tonight was about. We will... Should I corner him? Should I really do that? No, I won't leave town. Yeah. Alrighty. We will get one last little bit in before I have to call it quits today. Just because of that awful frame rate, kinda, sorta cut everything down in half. Anyway, the lake is as beautiful as I remember it. Though, I have to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. I guess I was really hoping that someone would be waiting here for me. Well, the voice in the dream asked me to bring a gift, and that's what my father would do, too. Well, let's leave a gift, then. Let's be honest, I came here because of that dream. I might as well leave a gift like I intended to. I think I'll gather some wild flowers and wrap them in my shawl. A beautiful bouquet will be a nice gift. No! Come back. Cinders. Stop it. I'll just place it by this tree. Nothing's happening. It's like whenever someone moves, the frame rate drops dramatically. This is honestly the first time it's happened. Well, I don't suppose I was expecting anything anyway. It must have been just a dream. Or was it? Come on. In the end, real life is more exciting than dreams and fairy tales. For instance, this place is so tranquil and beautiful. Even if it's not magical, I feel so at peace. I just want to lie down in the grass, close my eyes, and let my problems drift away. Actually, that sounds like such a good idea right about now. That does actually sound like a very nice idea. This is my day to do what I please with. If I want to take a nap, I will. This looks like a good spot. I'll just lie down here. Dots. That's strange. Everything's so quiet. The wind is picking up so suddenly. Did the wind just call my name? Who's there? Dots. No one's there. I suppose it was just the wind playing tricks on me. Creepy. We are not winds. Then who are you? Who am I speaking with? You are speaking with us, naturally. But I don't see anyone. How can you not see us when we are everywhere around you? I don't understand. How do you even know my name? We know you because you left gifts for us, just as your mother and father did before you. Surely you know us. You wouldn't leave gifts if you didn't understand who we were for. So, you're fairies? Am I dreaming? Right now, you tread the delicate line between sleep and wakefulness. Soon you will be fully asleep. Makes sense, I guess. Well, what do you want from me? We have no desire for anything from you. You're the one who seeks our aid, do you not? I suppose so. Do I get a wish or something? If it's the right wish, then yes. Then I wish for... The time is not yet. God damn it. You just said I get a wish. Do not worry. When the moment comes, you will know. The lake owes you a favor. I'm not sure I understand. I get a wish, but only when you say it's okay. It's a bit convoluted. Thank you for that bit of logic there. It would be, what if you were awake, but here, in between wakefulness and dreams? It is as it should be. You are leaving now, but we will meet again. Wait, I'm leaving. Where? What do you mean? Goodness! I must have dozed off. No wonder. The atmosphere here is so relaxing. It's hard not to sleep. Does this mean the voice of the fairies was just a dream? Well, even the fairies themselves admitted that I was dreaming. Can a dream know it's just a dream? That sounds like an inception to me. Dun dun! But it felt real enough, and the gifts I left have disappeared. What do I think? Well, from a psychological standpoint, it was just a dream and that horrible wind blew away the gifts. But since we're in a fairy tale, it must have been real. Didn't feel exactly like a dream. There's something very tangible about it, in a strange way. I should probably be more scared than I am, but I feel wonderful. Maybe I should ask Madame Guide about this when I get the chance. She seems knowledgeable about things like this. She is a witch, after all. I have to go, though. The sun is already setting. It seems I slept for quite a long time. It's time to go home. I don't want to give my sisters a reason to worry. Or be satisfied. Alright, well, I think we will end that here. Again, I apologize for that awful frame rate that we were having. I promise, try and find a way to get that fixed. Anyways, this has been Larry, and as always, guys, stay frosty.